Hello, my darling little jelly bean. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If this message has come across your feed today, please take it as a guarantee of blessings. I'm going to call it a guarantee because I feel like if you can actually accept some complete stranger from the internet that just like randomly popped across your feed telling you this is your time, like this is your time to receive, this is your time to have blessings pouring in from the universe. If you can actually allow that to like penetrate your core, to get in under your skin and like be like, oh yes, actually I accept, actually yes, thank you, I will take my blessings now. That is like, if you can understand and find a way to make that be, like if you can sync up your reality to the reality where my words, the words that I'm speaking to you right now, are truth, in the fact of like, I'm handing you a gift right now. And all you have to do to receive that gift is to reach out and take it. Like, there is nothing in the way of you receiving your blessings other than your own skepticism and doubt. Just marinate on that for a while. If you can take it as truth, you're going to just fully get the rest of this message, and you probably don't even need to hear any of the rest of it because you've already made it. Like, you're already there. You already understand how the game is played. You already get it. You're already right there. Like, and this is just going to be like fun hanging out time. Like, there is nothing that I can like kind of give you that you can't give yourself in a way, you know? Like, with all of these messages, I just want to hand you right back to yourself. Like, I just want to give, like, remind you again, like the key has been in your pocket the whole time. If you know, you know. If you saw that other video of mine, the key has been in your pocket the whole time. I don't have the key. You already have the key. The key is yours. You have it already, okay? So, with that out of the way, let me hydrate. I heard there's a party and you're invited. And I feel like, how am I going to even... Life is going on around you all the time. And it's right there, and you're right there in it. And there's just so much available to you at this time. Like, at this time, it feels like such an important point of like, yeah, just like awakening, claiming, just allowing life to like get in and reach you, you know? Like, it's never been closer is what I'm hearing. Like, it has never been like, you're right there. You are genuinely right there. There is so much abundance available to you right now. There is so much blessings available to you right now, and I'm being like guided to remind you to open your eyes, keep your eyes sort of open, not in a way of like you're like hyper vigilant, like looking out and like searching and seeking and like, where is it, where is it, where is it, but like it's just this calm, open, receptive awareness of just, it's like being in the flow of life. This is why does this feel like such, it feels like the kind of energy where it's like, if you already know what I'm talking about, then I don't have to say a word. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, then no amount of words can like properly convey it. Does that make sense? I'm going to try my best to translate this energy, because it just feels like a really strong time of abundance right now that is available for everybody. And the funny, like ironic tandem thing with this energy of abundance, availability, and like, it's just giving Jupiter energy. It's like, it's giving Oprah, like, you're getting a TV, you're getting a TV, everybody's getting a Samsung TV, something, I don't know. Not sponsored by Samsung. Sponsored by the universe. It's like, it's just a time of gifts and blessings, to the point where even though it's available for everybody to access, not everybody is going to buy into it. Not everybody is going to realize what's happening. And a lot of people are just going to like stay in their own way, if that makes sense. It's like you have to believe it to see it, right? It's like Peter Pan and the pixie dust, and you have to like believe that you can fly in order to be able to fly. If you believe you can fly, then you're going to fly. But if you don't, and if you doubt that you're not able to fly and there's no way this is real, you're not going to fly. You're going to sink. You're going to just like, gravity is going to take you. And so it's this almost like, you almost have to like suspend your disbelief. You're being asked to suspend your disbelief at this time, so that you can move into a state of greater receptivity and availability for the blessings that are becoming available and the opportunities that are available across the board at this time. I just have this strong feeling that it's like Spirit isn't picking favorites, is what I'm like kind of feeling. It's like it's across the board. Like everybody is getting given opportunities. Everybody is having this access to abundance. There is no like prerequisites here. You know, when you go to a fairground ride and it's like, you must be this high to ride or whatever. Like everybody is getting handed these opportunities. Some people are like, oh my God, and they recognize it as an opportunity, and they use that as like a further, welcome more opportunities in a way. It's like becoming like a magnet. Like the more you recognize the blessings, the more you receive. The more grateful you are, the more abundance pours in for you. And like the opposite is kind of also true, that the more you doubt, the more doubt pours in. The more you like refuse to see what's already going so well for you, the more reasons that you find to like create and like put obstacles in your own path of like why it's not working out. And that kind of energy feels really tricky and really clunky, but at the same time so human. And so like it feels so ingrained in our society in a way, to doubt, to be skeptical, to poo-poo certain ideas. And it's almost like the delulu will inherit the earth in a way. It's like the more that you could just lean into the Alice in Wonderland kind of frequency, there is so much like child references coming in here, and like play pretend energy. Like it's very much so like the more childlike, the more wonder we can have, the more we can be in that energy of just playful acceptance of magic and of things that are beyond what they seem, right? Like things are not as they appear. Things are magical, and things have got like pixie dust sprinkled on them at this time. And like certain people are going to believe and they're going to fly, and certain people are going to be like, nah, there's no way, and they're not gonna fly. And that's just how it is. And like both people got given that same opportunity, but one person will recognize it as an opportunity and one person won't. Like someone lets you in traffic, you know, one person will receive that as a blessing and have gratitude and like send gratitude and love to that person that let them in, and be like, this is a confirmation for me of my blessings. This is a confirmation for me that I'm in the right place. I'm on my path. I'm on my way up. I'm receiving. I'm open. I'm in flow. I'm in collusion with the universe. I'm in cahoots. Somebody else will be let in traffic, and they'll be like, oh, there's such a line in front of me. There's so much traffic. I'm going to be late to work. Blind. Won't be able to see the blessings. Every breath that you breathe is a blessing, you know? The trees that are around you that are like feeding you air are a blessing, you know? Your pets, your children, your family, your friends, even the people who are challenging you at this time. All blessings, all blessings. And it's just like, it's coming to that point now where it's like, it's kind of crunch time in a way. The more that you can see everything as a blessing in your life, the more blessings you're going to see. It's like you're activating that like reticulating system in your brain where you're suddenly programmed to seek out blessings. You're like physiologically creating a new neural pathway within your brain that is like a new way of navigating through the world. And the more that you navigate that pathway of blessings, the easier it will be for you to receive blessings, because that pathway, that neurological, physiological pathway in your brain becomes ingrained. It's like a path through a cornfield, a path through long grass. The more times that you walk through that same path, the more ingrained it becomes, until it's very clear, it's very obvious, it's an obvious path. We flow through it, and we can flow through it with speed. And I learned that the more that you like walk on a neurological pathway, the more that you rethink the same thoughts, the more that you like, it's like positive reinforcement. The more that you positively reinforce the way that you want to think, the way that you want to act, the way that you want to believe, the belief patterns that you want to create in this world for yourself, like you can create a new neural pathway, and the old pathway of lack will gently heal over, will callous over, and will cease to be a path. The same as if you had like two different paths in a field through long grass, and you always go this like treacherous way, and it's like full of snakes, and it's got like rocks, and like you can't forget your shoes because you might stub a toe, and like it's really tricky to walk on that path. But there's this other really easy path, and you're like, actually I'm just going to take the easy path today. And the more that you decide to take the easy path, the grass is just going to start growing over on the difficult path. And like, that's it. That's just like it in a nutshell. Like, we're just being given this opportunity, and like those with eyes to see are going to like wake up to the realization that the pathway has been there all along, and that there's just no like, there's no resentment for the past, man. You're just letting it go, man. It's like you're not even hung up on like, oh, I wish I found this pathway sooner. Oh, I wish everybody else could walk on this pathway with me. Oh, you know, like there's no drama about it. You're not even like, oh, I wonder if the old pathway will miss me. Maybe I should just go and check on it every once in a while. You're just like, you're just removing your energy, and you're just letting it flow in the easy way. And like, yes, it is meant to be this easy. And like, yes, sometimes like simple answers, obvious answers are the correct answers. And like, yes, you are allowed to move and navigate in the world in this way. You're allowed to receive. You are fully allowed to receive. Like, it's your birthright. It's right there for you. And if you choose to not receive at this time, that is also completely allowed. You're so allowed. Like, you have your free will. You have got your absolute sovereign freedom to choose your own path, you know? And like, the thing is, it's not like, it's really not like, oh, you've missed your chance now. Now you don't have the chance anymore. It's like, no, anytime that you choose, anytime that you like this message comes across your path, or like just anytime, you're able to choose the easy path. Doesn't matter how far down the difficult path, I'm going to call it, you've gone. Doesn't matter how far down that you've gone. It's like very like prodigal son vibes. Like, the moment you return is the moment that, you know, everything rejoices for you. You know, like the moment you choose to claim your abundance is like, there is rejoicement, there is support, there is abundance, and like positive reinforcement that pours in from that moment that you accept it as fact, as truth, as like law now in your world. Like, you get to decide that, and there's no punishment. There's no punishment here. There's no like late fee. There's no late fee. It's like, oh, you're late to the party? Welcome, bro. Come on in. We saved you a seat. We saved you a seat. And like, that seat is yours. Nobody else can fill that seat. Like, that seat is always going to be there for you. And you just have to say, oh, that's my seat. That's all that it takes. That's my seat. I'm gonna sit there. Woo! New life loading, you know? Like, it's really so simple. It's like stupidly simple in a way that there's nothing really in the way. Like, there's nothing, it's all just an illusion. I don't know, however, like, how else to put it. I really hope that this is like translating and coming through, because it really just feels like there's this, yeah, thank you, card, confirmation from the card. There's just this really simple availability here, and like the human brain can rebel against that in a way, because the human brain loves a bit of complexity, and loves to make things complicated, and loves to like put hoops that you have to jump through and stuff. And like sometimes whenever it's simple, you're like, no way, there's no way that it could be that simple, you know? And then it is that simple, and you kind of feel like, are you guys seeing this? Did you realize it was this simple? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? And like, you're kind of just like, okay. Is it really like, you know, there's like this like defensiveness almost against the simplicity and the ease, you know, like, is this a joke? Am I gonna get punked? But it's just so benevolent. And yeah, I just like, I don't know, I just want to offer that to you guys as like you are free to take it or leave it, you know? I have a feeling that there are winged messengers that are coming to you at this time, and messengers in the sky, whether that's like a plane flying over at the exact perfect time, or like a bird or a butterfly or something, a bee. Something about winged messengers visiting you at this time. And like, yeah, just like keep your eyes open, keep your heart open more so, and be willing to, oh, that was it, be willing to like seek the glory in the mundane. I think that was what I heard. Seek the glory in the mundane. Yeah, like, oh, okay, I'm gonna tell you this story. Maybe you've heard this before. It's about a man who was caught in a flood. This is like just an allegory, or it's just a story, or I think I found it in a joke book actually, but I don't know, it might be something else. Anyway, he's like caught in a flood. He's standing on the roof of his house, and he prays to God, and he says, God, save me. I believe in you. Save me from this flood. I have faith. And a few minutes later, this like pontoon floats by with people on the pontoon, and they're like, bro, jump on. Like, come on, we're going to safety. And he's like, no, I'm waiting here. God will save me. And they're like, okay, that's kind of weird. And off they go. And a few minutes later, a boat comes. And they're like, oh, I'm so grateful that we found you. Let's help you. You're like stuck here on this roof. The water is up to here. Come with us. You can come with us to safety. And he's like, no, God will save me. And he stays there. And the water's rising, and he's like, God will save me. This helicopter comes, sees him there, and they're like shouting down with the megaphones, you know, I'll save you. And he's like, no, I'm good. God will save me. And the helicopter's like, well, I got other people that need to be saved, so I'm going to go and search for other people. Anyway, the long story short is that eventually the man ends up drowning, goes to heaven and speaks with God and says, I had faith in you. I trusted you. I thought you were going to save me. Why didn't you save me? And God replies, I sent you a pontoon, a boat, and a helicopter. What more do you want from me? And like, even though I don't like that story in and of itself, has been coming as a recurring like theme for me and remembrance for me in my life. And I think it just encapsulates the whole message here, that sometimes we expect big seas parting, sky opening miracles. We expect God Almighty, the Creator, to like embody in front of us and incarnate and tell us what we're meant to do with our lives, or you know what I mean, like you know, like big, you know. And sometimes we miss the blessings that are sent to us, the opportunities that are sent to us, because they feel worldly, they feel mundane, they feel like a pontoon, when what we wanted was God Almighty himself, itself, themself, whatever. It feels like a boat when what we wanted was like this incarnation of the Almighty, you know, in front of us. And so we can miss our blessings because it feels like somebody let me in traffic. That's not a big deal. And we miss that that is the blessing. That is the incarnation of the divine working for you. Like, you are a human being. You're a human being in this like earthly reality, in this realm. And so like the blessings that come to you, they come to you in earthly forms. You know, they come to you in the form of a difficult conversation with somebody that then like sparks your brain and makes you think and like gives you a different perspective. They come to you in the form of like, you know, like somebody buying you a coffee, or like they come to you in the form of like, oh wow, a butterfly just flew up to my car. And like so many people just dismiss the divinity that is all around them, and they dismiss the blessings that are constantly being showered upon them. And like, there's just so much magic in this world. And like, ooh. And some people, I think, will even like hear these words that I'm saying and be disappointed. And I understand. And there's a maturation process that you go through with this, where you think, oh, I'm not actually going to meet God Almighty, or like maybe you will, you know, the world is full of magic. But like, having these big, it doesn't mean that your big blue sky visions aren't going to come to pass, but it's just like, you need to sort of open your bandwidth to be more receptive to the truth of the blessings that are already currently available to you. And it doesn't mean that like you're never gonna get abundance and you're never gonna get whatever. Like, there are like big and small blessings, but it's almost like, if you're not open and receptive to the little blessings, the daily gifts, like if you're not already feeling so blessed, so full, so abundant, like, what makes you think that you're going to feel that way when you get something bigger, something obvious, you know, something like, you know, like, there's still, it's like practice on the small jumps before you move to the big ones, right? Practice on the small waves before you go to the big ones, before you ride those bigger waves. And don't wait. Like, don't wait for the big blue sky. Like, don't wait to make it, to feel good. Like, feel good now. Feel good now. Like, feel in love without the partner. Like, feel abundant without the dollars in your bank account. You know what I mean? Like, feel like full up with friendship before you've met your soul tribe. We're not like, you don't need to wait for the external like mirrors. They're coming. They will come. But it's like, you don't need that anymore. That's not where it starts. It doesn't start out here and come in here. It's like, it's here now. Like, it's available to you now. Very like Eckhart Tolle, isn't that his book, Be Here Now? One of them. Be here now, and like, it's all available to you right here now. And like, once you sort of hit that invincible feeling of like, wow, I've got everything I need, and like, I'm vibing. Like, once you hit that, it's like, that's like a level of sovereignty and invincibility that like nobody and nothing can take from you. Nobody and nothing can take from you. Like that's a dangerous level of self-empowerment. Oh, obsessed. I think that's the message. I'm so grateful to be alive. I'm so grateful you guys are here. I'm so grateful to know you. I'm chuffed, okay? And we're just all on this like cosmic party bus together. Oh, I'm so grateful. This is literally the best feeling in the world. Okay, I adore you guys. I'm gonna leave it there for today. Stay groovy, and I will see you so shortly in our next assignment, in our next cosmic meeting. Bye.